Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Taurus, December 24, 2022. Today's energies can prompt you to experiment with different ways to relate, and you might learn something exciting and new in the process. There can be important breakthroughs of feeling occurring today. Liberating yourself from a burdensome secret or concern can be refreshing. For example, it's a time to focus on what's working in your life. As you detach yourself just enough to let go of insecurities, it's easier to enjoy your day. You could have flashes of inspiration that help you see the light, either within yourself or in a partner. You are relationship focused today, and it's a fine time to engage in conversations about goals and strategies. Still, on this day before a new moon, it's best to wind down and wait and see. You'll feel cosmic support from the entire universe today. Sweet Venus in your solar 8th house of intimacy will trine Uranus. With today's astrology favoring fun and spontaneity, you'll likely feel overworked and not in the mood to focus and hustle. Instead, you'll be more inclined to take off work early or spend time immersing yourself in romance with your crush or your one and only. Surprises could come your way, bringing you unique ideas that you can apply to your personal life and hobbies. If you are able to take today off, spend some time cozying up at home with a board game, video game, or hilarious show with your beau. Try something new with your finances. Your money mindset may undergo a radical yet unexpected transformation today when Venus in Capricorn trines Uranus retrograde in Taurus. You may feel differently about your investments, have a new outlook on debt, or see a change in your perception of your resources. Although it might be somewhat jarring, do not be afraid to prioritize different financial opportunities and habits. It might lead to something more valuable. Make these changes early on so that you do not lose your chance to switch things up once the moon stations void of course. The sun only returned to your financial sector yesterday and you are just starting to adjust to having the solar spotlight on your financial situation and money matters when the moon not only returns today but as a new moon. This is something that should take you off guard, but thanks to Mercury and Venus, you are ready to hit the ground running and to seize the forward momentum this can create. Remember the stuff about looking in the mirror and asking your reflection what you need? This is not something you can put off for the future, when you're not in this relationship, when your kids are grown, when your job is not so demanding. It's the #1 priority now. A good test is to notice how much water you drink in a day. If you can safely say that you drink over 10 glasses of water a day, I'm off your case. Today bringing a rare opportunity to do something on a grand scale. This essence, sometimes referred to the master builder, is one that's dedicated to projects that can improve the quality of life for many people. There is not room for selfish or egotistical behaviors on this day. Give your creativity license to focus on this direction. See if there are ways for you to make an impact in your community, home, or work environment. After the sun left your relationship sector yesterday and knowing that when it leaves today this will leave it empty, the moon's final hours here couldn't be more important. When the moon leaves it will not only join the sun in your financial sector but will align to create both the last new moon of 2022 and the last here until 2024. With a lineup of planets already in your financial sector, before the focus fully shifts to money matters, the moon is working to ensure that when it comes to your relationships you are emotionally engaged. A day after the sun left your relationship sector, taking the solar spotlight off your relationships, the moon wraps up its last visit for the year. Just over 5 weeks after Venus returned, the moon's departure will leave your relationship sector empty, though not only feeling more emotionally and intuitively engaged but with a clear sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you moving forward. Our eyes in the sky. Our day could start off funky as the moon and Neptune form a harsh aspect. We might be making little mistakes as we try to get through the day, and miscommunication or issues with technology could also interrupt our flow. You're in good shape, but there's no reason to be idle. If this is the case, then it's an idea to take up either riding, swimming, hiking, or maybe skiing. An invigorated and well-nourished body is exactly what you need to get into peak condition. Make a point of testing your physical endurance as often as you physically can. Feeling tense, take care not to overreact to situations, or you may come to regret outpourings of this kind. You struggle to control your emotions. Remember, no one is deliberately trying to get on your nerves. Treat yourself to some quiet downtime as soon as you can, to help you get through this temporary phase. However, this lunar alliance can give you a boost in energy and lend inspiration to go after the things you want, but try not to rush your progress. You might feel frustrated in the coming days. We'll also be in the mood for self-care and possibly a little romance, so send a loving text to your significant other or flirty DM to your crush. If you're single and not looking for love, use this energy to romance yourself by buying yourself a small gift to remind you of how fantastic you are. Use this energy to its fullest potential by doing something that excites or inspires you. If you seek more confidence, repeat some positive affirmations. Use these to set the vibe and feel better about yourself throughout the day. In the pre-dawn hours, romantic Venus in Capricorn trines unorthodox Uranus in Taurus, making love an unpredictable affair. We may find ourselves attracted to someone out of the ordinary now. However, a person we initially regard as strange may have exactly the qualities we need in a partner. If we become too fixated on our type, we can miss out on relationships with magical potential. Your grasp of situations noticeably improves. You enjoy getting to grips with topics which stimulate your mind and test your mental agility. You feel motivated to find out more about a subject, which has long been of interest, but after satisfying your initial curiosity you still want to carry on exploring every facet available to you. While love affairs begun under this influence may not be long-lasting, their impact on us will be. This can also be a good transit to employ for material investments. You will have to put up with unpleasantness in your private life, being asked repeatedly to take a stance on awkward conflicts. Some decisions may be taken that cause you great pain. Try to see this phase as a chance for inner growth. If you find the right way of doing things, you will be successful. You're thinking positively but must admit you're not able to do everything you want. Don't be disheartened, instead, plan things methodically. Unaffected by needless distractions that are likely to waste time, you do the most important tasks first. This strategy works reasonably well, and consequently, you make progress. Taking a gamble on a unique financial opportunity can generate surprise returns. Late in the morning, the Sagittarius moon sextiles Saturn in Aquarius, offering a blend of optimism and austerity. We single-mindedly pursue our unique vision of our future. Work doesn't seem like a chore. It seems more like a choose-your-own adventure, where we can manifest our destiny in real time. We wish to surround ourselves with similarly motivated people, who see life for its possibilities and potential and not for its obstacles. We may also use this time to brainstorm our plans with mentors or elders who have had their own success stories. Taking their advice inspires us to push ourselves even further out into unexplored territory.